Oh.
This one I'm attention seeker. Always seeking attention everywhere. Somebody shut up your mouth.
Yeah.
Ugly fool. Go and work on your face. Go and work on your face.
No.
Even you have work on your lips. Work on your face.
Come on.
Work on your body.
Pack and go, pack and go. Nengi must to pack and go. Pack and go, pack and go. People want to pack and leave Big Brother's house. People want to leave this house. Nengi had the mind to use her hands to push Kaisha. To go home is hungry Nengi, that's what I have to say. So she needs to pack her loads. She needs to pack her load and go. Kaisha and Nengi had a bass boost today. And it was as in, it was boss. The boss was boss and the bass was bass. You can do nothing. You cannot do more than a dead rat. You useless girl. Look at who is talking. Even you want to talk to me. Oh, no, I'm not talking to you actually. This is the bass boost that went up between Kaisha and Nengi. But guys, let's also take a little while to talk about Lucy, Tricky and Kibaya's bass boost. I know that one is not so strong, but then we are going to talk about it as well. Let's just touch it small. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Philomena. If this is the first time, you're absolutely welcome. This is a good time to subscribe. Hit the red button below. If you're a regular viewer, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Guys, today, that's how I was just there on my own. Next thing, you know, I'm always on my own. I'm always here on my own when the fight always starts. So the thing that we heard, let me just tell you how they said the fight came out. I don't know why they always started their fights in the bathroom, where we will not be there to see Kayode and Biggie. You need to be showing us that bathroom because we need to know the real thing that happened. From the explanation that Kaisha was giving to the housemaid, she said she went to the bathroom and she saw that Nengi plugged her water. Nengi's water was not on, it wasn't getting hot, it had stopped or something. So she said she just wanted to help Nengi check it. And then Nengi just came out of the blues. As she was checking the water, Nengi just said, Kaisha, are you stupid? So now this whole explanation is sounding as if it's not possible, because it is not possible for me to just see you holding my water and I will say, are you stupid? Something should definitely bring the thing, but that is the explanation that we have seen so far. So we don't know Nengi's own version of the story. This is Kaisha saying that Nengi just came out of the blues and said, are you stupid? Because she saw her touching her water that she plugged. So that's how Nengi and Kaisha started this fight too. You are stupid. You are mad. Look at you. What do you want to say? Kaisha was not telling Nengi that you are ugly thing. Look at your face. Go and walk on your face. That's how Nengi said, look at this Kaisha. Even you, Kaisha, you are talking to me. I said, Nengi, who is Kaisha? Who are you? Answer the question. Who is Kaisha? Who are you? You are in Big Brother's house. So, what do you mean by that? Anyways, they started quarreling. Give me bass, I give you boss. People were trying to hold them. At this point, also just kept quiet. And if you guys know, Nengi has always told also that, see, if I'm quarreling, just leave me alone. If you cannot hold me or anything, you don't have to say anything. Leave me alone. When I'm done quarreling, I will come and look for you by myself and I will talk to you. So this one also did not answer her. She was just standing. He was just standing at one corner. Chikiti was trying to hold Nengi. Nengi was like, Chikiti, leave me alone. That's how Nengi went. So of shit. If you see the way Nengi and Kaisha were facing each other, I need somebody to describe it to you. You that is watching me. Come. You see your face now, says close to my face. That's how they started. You, what do you want to say? Talk to me. What do you mean? Da. That's how Nengi just pushed Kaisha and shoved her and passed. I said, Biggie, did you see this thing? Am I about to see something like Tacha and Messi thing? Are we going to have a strike today? People, because we need to hear. I understand that the push is not outright push like this, but at least she sharp pushed her. I saw the push. So there's going to be some strike somehow. I don't know how it's going to be. I hope this one, I'm not going to do Ojoro. Anyways, they sharp quarrels back and forth, guys. It was crazy. It was crazy. Kaisha dealt with Nengi like this. Say, look at you. What are you saying? You go and deal with your issues. You are insecure. Guys, they said a whole lot. I can't even remember. But the fight, after everything, also now took Nengi to a corner. Nengi was not talking to Nengi. Say, Nengi, calm down. Now everybody is quiet now. You don't have to answer again. Even if she comes to meet you to say anything, don't answer again. Nengi was just dancing, looking at herself on the mirror and everything. Also say, I'm talking to you, listen to me. She said, okay, I've heard. No wahala, I'm not going to do anything again. That's how they left everything. Guys, the house today, the way people are just fighting, is it what's going on? meanwhile, let's talk about Lucy. Lucy said it outright that the housemaid should better make sure that she leaves this Sunday, because if she does not leave this Sunday, the trouble that she wants to bring to them, they cannot handle it. I said, Sister Lucy, what's going on? Please speak to me. That's how Lucy started talking to me. She said she kept eggs. And this egg now, Dorothy has not really eaten eggs since this period that she has not been feeling fine. So she kept like 6 eggs somewhere in another wardrobe. Then Praise and Kaisha and Tricky Tea, they saw the egg. They just said, these people used to come and hide eggs, and we have eggs in there, so we cannot fry. That's how Praise took some, because we wanted to make pancakes. Kaisha took 2 as well. So when this girl came, Lucy came and asked her, who took the egg? Kaisha said, it's me. She now said, well, I'm happy that people are honest about it. Tricky Tea now said, which one is you people are honest about it? We saw eggs in the house and we fried it. So what is being honest and not? So why are they hiding the eggs? That's how Lucy changed it to, that they are not hiding any eggs, anything. That's a matter of fact. That Dorothy has not eaten eggs. That's why she just sets down on her part for Dorothy to eat. That from now on, she's going to be going to the fridge, to microwave, to collect food that people cooked. That she doesn't care. Because Tricky Tea was like, the egg is raw, so everybody in the house, nobody owns it. They can decide to fry it. Now, Lucy said, no, it's not the same thing. That if, as far as they have cooked your food, she will come to your fridge, collect your food and eat. That nobody can touch her in this house. If you touch her, you will go home. So that is what she's going to do. Kidwaya was not like, why are you making a big deal out of this whole thing? In fact, Kidwaya was like, what are you trying to say? But the egg is for everybody. Why would you hide egg? Is it that we saw the egg in one person's locker and came to the person's locker to collect the egg? Guys, there was a fight because of food. Lucy, Kidwaya, and Tricky Tea. Tricky Tea just said, I beg, let's just leave this thing. So the whole house they were talking about Nengi and Kaisha's fight, trying to see how they will resolve it, trying to see what will definitely be the issue that would have caused this whole thing. That's how Lucy made this fight about herself. First of all, the way they were fighting and going, we didn't even know that it was going to get physical, such that Nengi would not go and push Kaisha. So people were trying to go and hold them. If you see, guys, if you see the restraint, they were holding Kaisha on this side. The other people were holding Nengi on the other side. As if they released them, it's bottle that they will burst left, right, and center. But they did not burst bottle. Lucy was like, people should leave them. They cannot fight in Biggie's house. No matter what they do, they cannot fight in Biggie's house. Leave them. But if they did not hold them, somebody would have been going home by now. As in straight up, because the whole fight was intense, like deep intense like this. But now I just want to talk about how Lucy made this fight about herself. After they had kept quiet, everybody was now calm, they just started trying to analyze the fight. That's how Lucy now came that yes, it has reached people that they care about. It has reached their favorites now. They are beginning to try to reason what happened and what caused the fight. But if it was her now, nobody will want to say anything about it. There's no problem. That's how Tricky Tea just said, please, I've left the group chat, let's move on. That Neo now said, please, I don't understand what you are saying. Lucy, I want to know what you are saying. She said, no, people have left group chat, I don't need to talk about it. Neo said, I want to talk about it now. What do you mean by that statement? She said, let's move on, please. Everybody that's okay now, let's move on, we move. But guys, why is Lucy trying to make this thing about her? You quarreled with somebody. I remember, see, when I say it now, it will look as if, oh, Philomena has come again. I'm trying to support this. I'm not sure. I like the drama that Lucy is bringing. Because I'm here. If not for Lucy, will I be giving you this gist? I like the drama. She should bring the drama for me. I'm here for all that. But guys, let's take a minute to talk about how she tried to make this thing about her. That's how we saw Watoni, guys. Watoni now brought the whole thing, the whole gist from last night, carried it over again. I started talking to Nengi, Tolani Bad, Lucy, Ozo. She just started ranting that she doesn't know why Erica is doing whatever she's doing. That is her son that she's even concerned about. She doesn't care. That Erica should not even bother to come and apologize to her because she's not going to accept no apology. Even if she wants to apologize to anybody, it's her son that Erica should apologize to, and she would never have access to her son. So she doesn't even care that who is Kidwaya. That Kidwaya that even looks like a player that anybody can get if she wants. That she doesn't want Kidwaya's type. She knows the kind of person that Kidwaya is. That Kidwaya, he's the kind of materialistic person. She doesn't want materialistic person. She wants somebody who is going to care for her, do stuff for her, besides all the whole money thing. That's what Tolani Bad said. Man, I want the two. I don't want anybody that will give me only one. Please, let's be guided. Period. I want the person that will give me the two. They shall talk about that. Next thing I saw, to my surprise, guys, if you know this gist, yeah, Watoni and Erica they've gotten this kind of conversation where they were talking about Nengi's attitude towards the girls in the house. Watoni felt like Nengi, and she remember that Watoni was the first person that Nengi picked for deputy HOH. So when the friendship now scattered somehow, Watoni felt like it was because of Prince. So she felt like, oh, Nengi is giving her attitude because of Prince. So she was telling Erica this. And Erica also was not telling her that she also went to Miss Nengi because she felt like, oh, she and Nengi, they are not as cool as she thought they were going to be. So she went to Miss Nengi. That's how Watoni brought this matter today and started telling Nengi. I don't know what she wants Nengi to do. Like, oh, that's how she came and was saying, she was talking to Nengi, that this Erica came and was telling her that she even feels like Nengi has a problem with her. Nobody has a problem with you in this house. I'm like, Watoni, are you not going to say your own part when you said that you felt like Nengi had a problem with you? It was you and Erica gossiping. Stop trying to remove yourself from the equation. Two of you gossip Nengi. Now, because you are friends with Nengi now, or people have settled or whatever it is people are doing, you are coming to say Erica said. You guys said, both of you said it. See, in this house, I'm here for all this drama. There's nothing people cannot confuse me. You cannot fool the fools. As I'm here, I'm seeing everything. I'm the second people that my eyes are following, as I'm following everybody. Following you bumper to bumper. You cannot tell me nothing. You get me now? You cannot get me. I don't know why she even took this thing over board and everything, Sha. Moving on, let me just put this one here. Aisha and Tricky T, I don't know what's going on with them. Oh. Today, Aisha just came and Sha pecked Tricky T. Tricky T said, so you're kissing me. What's happening with you? What's really happening? What's happening? She now said, no, that's nothing. No, that's how Lucy started shouting. Housemates, come oh. Kaisha and Tricky T are kissing. What am I seeing here? You know, the Sha had that. Guys, I really don't know what's going on in this house. I don't know where this pressure is coming from. Nengi is beginning to show her true color. So please, we would like to hear your own version of the story. So I'm going to come back here to correct it. Because until I get your own version, I'm going to stick with what I've heard. So come and tell us what exactly happened inside that bathroom before people started doing this bass. Guys, it is a lot. The drama is a lot. And you know now, I'm here for all that. So guys, I'm going to see you on my next one. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel and you've come this far, come on, what are you waiting for? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to see you on my next one. Bye!